Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. This is Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report and the YouTube channel. As always, we want to get our YouTube subscribers caught up with our newsletter subscribers. Let's go through, let's just get into today's reports right away. We did two of them today. We had a pre-market open here on November 4th. I don't want to forget to tell you guys about our auto trade systems. A lot of people are moving over to that. It's doing pretty well, especially lately. You can see all of our trades here. That's all three systems: the financials, the ES, and the micro or E-minis. Okay, and there's those there, and there's all these trades we've made here most recently. You can see from September 15th to the end of the month, just short of a 10,000 net realized gain in all three systems. Okay, there. By the way, we broke into the top 10 on the 3-month since August 5th. Okay, looking to move higher, obviously. Okay, the beauty of auto trades is you don't have to sit there and watch the markets all day like I do. I do that for you. I do that every day. I make trades 2 o'clock in the morning, all day and all night. Okay, there's our disclaimer, and there's my note to myself for the afternoon report. Okay, in the pre-market open here, we were looking at a direct hit on our wave 3 down here. 67.86 and a quarter was the actual, and the Fibonacci 1.618 multiple of 67.88.25 was within 2 points. And this morning we were looking for a move up in wave 4. We had some targets there, a Fibonacci 382 and a Fibonacci 500. Okay, that's what we were looking at this morning. And there's where our direct hit was on wave 3 down, back there the day before. Okay, there's our wave 4 up. There's our targets after 4 is up. We look for the larger wave 3 down to be completed. And to the upside, we always ask ourselves, where are we wrong? Where is the count wrong? Okay, so this count that shows 1, 2, 3 down is wrong if it goes above that high right there, 69.53.75. It was achieved on October 29th. We can get a little bit more into detail in that. Let me get into this afternoon report, and then we'll go through some charts here. There's our market close report, was just recently published in the last hour. I want to get this video out before the futures open at the top of the hour, which is about 40 minutes from now, because I'm really curious what it's going to do, and I'd like to see what you guys think too. But again, there's our auto trades. Okay, there's our most recent trades, and there we're in the top 10. Okay, there's all that, and all right, here is the morning chart. Okay, looking for that wave 4 up. We had the black arrow for up, and then that was the direct hit on wave 4 up. I'm sorry, wave 3 down. And in the afternoon, here is update. We got the 4 up to within 1.25 points of our Fibonacci target, and now it looks like we're getting wave 5 down. Okay, there's a direct hit on 3 yesterday. There's a direct hit on 4 today. And there's our targets at 2 degrees of trend. We have a wave 5 at 67.74 and a quarter, and a larger degree wave 3 at 67.52 and a quarter. And this is the key here. I'll show you guys this in the chart. So far we've got a 1 down, 2 up, and we've got a 1, 2, 3 of 3, and a 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So now all we need is 5 down and the larger degree wave 3 to be complete. Okay, there's the verbiage there, there's the verbiage there. Basically says the same thing. There's those downside targets at 2 different degrees of trend. Okay, we have still not received a confirmation of a change in trend. Been looking since April, and actually before then. Okay, so unless we get a confirmation, we'll remain short at all 3 terms: short term, intermediate term, and long term, from those various lows at 3 different degrees of trend on August 1st, April 7th, and October of 2022. Steps needed to see a change in trend. Here's where we go. 5 waves down, complete. 3 waves up to a lower high, excuse me, achieved. 5 waves down to a lower low, achieved. Okay, then we need to see a wave 4 up in progress. It is in progress. I think I have that in the verbiage here. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, in the steps needed to confirm a change in trend, when negated, this step, step 4, is usually one that kills the bearish count, okay? Because what it does, I can show you guys this in the chart, okay? Let me get to the charts. Speaking of which, let's see, let's get into the, let me do it on the short term and go forward, okay? On this 10-minute, yeah, I put it here. Okay, here's a 10-minute from that high on October 29th. We have a 1 down, a 2 up, and within wave 3 in parentheses, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? This 4 up, I'm sorry, after this 3 down is complete, the 4 up needs to hold below this wave 1 low. That's where it usually kills it right there, okay? So it'll turn what looks like a 5-wave decline into an actual 3-wave decline, which is corrective, and then we get higher highs. I think we can see that, let me see, kind of bouncing around here. Let me see if that's it there. Yeah, here it is on the daily chart. Back in February we had a high, and we could label this A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3. So here's where we are, not quite, but we got to get a 4 and a 5 to complete this 3rd wave. Okay, but when this thing comes up here, as soon as it goes above that A wave low, it makes it an A and not a 1. It makes it, instead of 1, 2, 3, and then 4 with a lower low, and then 4 with a high above the wave. Let me start again. 4 would be below the wave A low, and then a 5 down. But this killed it right here. Okay, it looked like 1, 2, 3, but no, it was an ABC. That's where we are here. And while we're on this ES daily chart, we have a 1 up, a 2 down, a 3 up, a 4 down. There's that August 1st. And 5 equaled 1 at 69.2750, and we got 69.52. Okay, and here's that wave 4 low on 8-1. Okay, let me back up a little bit now. Sorry for jumping all around on you guys. Let me get into the daily ES. That is the daily. Hourly, my apologies. There is the hourly. Okay, and this is where it's, that's why I wanted to get this out before the open, because you'll see that there was resistance right here. It kept banging off of it. We'll watch it on the lower. Here is that 10-8 and ABC correction for wave 4. We've got a 1 up. It's very small in purple. A 2 down, very small in purple. A 3 up. And this can still count as 4 because it's above the wave 1 high. 67.89.75. I think this low is right near there at, see if I can get on it. Well, it's right there. 67.86. So it's just above it. Delete. My bad. Okay, so it could be an ending diagonal triangle where 4 goes below by just a point or two, but the fact that this thing is, I wanted to put that as an alternate count, but the fact that this thing is breaking down in 5 waves is very indicative of a change in trend. But again, we got to see all 5 of those steps, and we're only 3/5 of the way through on the 4th one, okay? And there's that alternate count, and I just threw that in there right before go into publication here on this, okay? Let's go to the hourly on the ES. Here's that same chart. Here we've got that 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is really curious where this is going to go. You can see that resistance there where it was holding to keep this from going below that wave 3 low. The bears need to see a break below this wave 3 low to give us a wave 5, okay, and a larger degree wave 3. The bulls need this to hold, so this remains an ABC correction in purple. That's why I put that in there to show an alternate count for you guys, okay? So that's where that 10-minute shows that. We'll be really curious to see where that open happens. Let me see if I can just get into a 1 minute here real quick so you guys can see how this just bounced off of that. Let me throw a line in there. bounced off of that trend line. You take the magnet out right there. It just held and held and held and wouldn't go. Okay, there's another one below it. But there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 hits on that support, if you will, right at what is that level there? And this is the ES, yeah. It's right above that 6806. I think it's 96, 67, 96, yeah. So we'll see if that holds. A lot of times what they do when they have trouble breaking through resistance, they just gap, in this case, below it. So I'll be really curious how this thing opens up. If they take it higher and make this a 3-wave correction, or if they gap below it to give us wave 5 of the larger degree, wave 1. We will see how that plays out. Okay, let's leave you guys with, oh, I wanted to, did I show you? Let me see, there was something I wanted to show you on the S&P. That's not it, and that's not it, and not sure. I wanted to, what was it I wanted to show you guys? Yeah, this here, there's a lot going on here. Yeah, there's that gap down here, okay? I get rid of all these technical indicators so you guys can see this a little bit better. There we go. All right, and this is off. Okay, so there's a gap down here at 67.38. There's that resistance that is held. I'll draw a line under that real quick. Okay, right there. You can see even on the hourly it bounced off of it 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, and there's a gap. That gap was closed by, again, see how they close that gap by gapping down. Okay, so we got another gap that's showing resistance, and we'll see if they'll gap it down to close that gap or continue it up. That's why I wanted to get this out before the futures open in about a half hour now. I have to get all this stuff together and see if I can get it published and online before 6 o'clock Eastern. Okay, that's it for now. I wanted to get you guys caught up. You're all caught up. I think you're ready for either direction. You'll understand what's going on as far as Elliott waves and Fibonacci's are concerned, however they take this market in the next half hour. Okay, that's it for this time. Until next time, take care, everyone.